Good evening, everyone. There you go. Thank you very much. Bofta, Imam, thank you for the kind introduction. I'm very happy to be here this evening, looking at all of you. I consider you to be the EDTF extended family. I just can't imagine how satisfying it is to see so many of you joining us in our commitment to support EDTF, which I'll speak in just a moment. First, I need to thank a few people. This visual feast that you see is the handiwork of Yodit, favored by Yodit. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there she is. Round of applause, please. Thank you, Yodit. I want to recognize our VIP guest, special guest. His Excellency Fitsum Aragga, Ethiopia Ambassador, is present. Thank you, Ambassador. It's great to see you. I would like to recognize His Excellency Dr. Hafiz Gamed, World Bank Vice President for Africa. Where are you, Dr. Hafiz? It's an honor to have you, sir. Dr. Domenico Fanzia of the IMF Board Executive Director. It's an honor to have you, sir. If there are other notables that I missed out, I apologize. I want to also extend a special welcome to our sponsors, the ones that Bofta recited. Thank you for your generous contribution. We are truly appreciative. Thank you. I want to welcome our distinguished guests, all of you. Thank you for coming. Also, I want to recognize members of the Ethiopian Diaspora Advisory Council. If you would kindly stand up. Professor Lama, Dr. Bisrat, Mr. Kasi, Henok, Mr. Henok Tasfai, anybody else? Dr. Zaki in the back. Thank you all for oh, and Gabriel, of course. Sorry. And also we have, I think, 2 or 3 members of our Ethiopian Diaspora Board of Directors, if you would so rise. There they are. Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining us. I also want to thank our volunteers, if you would so kindly stand up. EDTF volunteers, the backbone of EDTF. Where are you? That's right. Backbone of EDTF in the house, right there. Without them, it would be nothing. So thank you. And of course, the facility staff, the people who made this evening possible by setting up these beautiful tables and so on. They say the most dangerous thing to a festive occasion is to give a microphone to a professor and a lawyer who makes a living by talking. But if you think talk is cheap, then talk to a lawyer, you find out. So the only way I will talk more than 10 minutes this evening is if one of you makes a very large donation to EDTF, here and now. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a few words about us this evening. You and me and the over 26,000 diaspora Ethiopians from 93 countries who donated $1 a day to generate over $5 million in less than a year. I want to say a few words about us who made history with the power of one. That's $1 a day. Someone once asked me in sarcastic disbelief, do you really think you can change anything in Ethiopia by collecting $1 a day? It was a question that made me sad and mad. For I know what $1 a day means, what $1 a day can do. I know over 85% of the people of Ethiopia live on $1 or less a day. I know a factory worker in Ethiopia earns less than $1 a day. a factory worker, earns $26 a month, which is less than $1 a day. But what can we do with $1 a day in America? A cup of Starbucks latte costs $4. That comes to $120 a month, a princely sum that can sustain a family of 4 in Ethiopia for a month. If we eat out frugally once a week at a fast food joint, that would cost at least $20. That is $80 a month. It's not unusual to pay $20 a day for parking. That's $100 a week. 2 movie tickets cost at least $20. A one-day pass at Disney is $112. But to be part of EDTF, it costs only $1 a day. In EDTF, for the first time ever, we made history when we came together as one to work on a long-term intergenerational project to help our people. In EDTF, for the first time ever, we made history when we proclaimed that the first responders when Ethiopia is in trouble should not be American, European, or other taxpayers. The first responders should be diaspora Ethiopians. In EDTF, for the first time ever, we made history when, in less than a year, we created non-profit legal entities in the US and in Ethiopia, set up an advisory council and the board of directors, obtained non-profit tax-exempt status in the US, worked out payment processing with financial institutions, speedily completed complex regulatory requirements, put out requests for proposals, and received over 300 submissions for review, some of which we hope to fund next month, and collected $5 million. Imagine doing all that in less than a year. But that's not all. We made history by creating an organization powered 100% by volunteers. Thank you so much, our volunteers. We appreciate you very much. We made history by creating a fund in which 100% of donations are donated to projects. Not a penny collected in donation goes for administrative or any other non-project related activities. Not a penny. Above all, we made history by creating an organization that is inclusive without regard to race, religion, ethnicity, region, or ideology. To be part of EDTF, all that is required is to be willing to give $1 a day. Now, in all of my travels on behalf of EDTF over the past year, I have often met individuals who point an accusatory index finger and try to shame me on how badly EDTF is doing. They say, there are 1 million diaspora Ethiopians and you could only raise $5 million, a measly, paltry $5 million. I smile wryly, looking not at their faces, but the 3 fingers pointing at them. There's nothing easy about helping people. We serve in EDTF to help our people, not because it is easy, but because it is hard. We do EDTF as an expression of our love for our people and our motherland. EDTF is a labor of love for all of us who toil deep into the night. Indeed, EDTF was born in a labor of love. When His Excellency Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, the 2019 Nobel Champion of Peace, called on diaspora Ethiopians to take $1 from their daily coffee budget and create a fund to help their people, we're very excited. I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate Prime Minister Abiy on accepting his Nobel Prize a couple of days ago. He made me proud. Made us all proud. So proud. Let me tell you something. No one will spend every minute of their spare time working on EDTF unless they are driven by love. Love of one's own people, love of country, love of humanity, and love of womanity. So I can say confidently to you tonight, EDTF is powered by love. That is why you will never hear us complaining about the glass half empty. We do what we do without ever complaining, because EDTF is a labor of love. What good men and women won't do for love. There are challenges ahead. But we're not daunted. EDTF is a journey to us, not a destination. In that journey, we'll certainly change the old workhorses. We'll get younger and stronger workhorses to continue the journey, but the EDTF carriage made of steel and welded by love will go on to deliver for generations to come. Our greatest challenge is not collecting money. Our greatest challenge is showing diaspora Ethiopians the vision of EDTF. It is a vision made up of dignity, humanity, and prosperity. EDTF's vision is national dignity. With EDTF, Ethiopia shall not be known as a beggar nation. It's our vision. EDTF's vision is of shared prosperity. It is our vision that Ethiopia shall be known for her prosperity, not poverty. EDTF's vision is national unity. It is our vision to come together and help each other in our common humanity. EDTF's vision is equality of opportunity for all. From this vision comes my dream of EDTF. I have a dream that one day EDTF will be a source of pride and dignity for all diaspora Ethiopians. I have a dream that one day, in every village, highway, and byway in Ethiopia, there will be signs advertising, "You just entered an EDTF zone." I have a dream that one day there will be water wells dotted across the countryside in Ethiopia with signs, "Water well powered by EDTF." I have a dream that one day there will be schools across Ethiopia emblazoned with the signs, "Back to school with EDTF." I have a dream that one day there will be clinics in the hinterlands of Ethiopia over whose gates are inscribed the words, "Welcome, healing supported by the tender loving care of EDTF." I have a dream that one day EDTF projects will engage and inspire young Ethiopians to exercise their creativity and create a youth-powered, knowledge-based economy in Ethiopia. And yes, indeed, I dream of the day when I will sit down in my rocking chair, rocking to and fro, smiling and sighing joyfully. Thank God Almighty, we did it beautifully. Thank you very much.